there everyone, Professor Sai here. In today's video, we will be looking at the Straw Hat Grand Fleet and what kind of role they will play in the story in the future. Let's get straight into it. The Straw Hat Grand Fleet. The Straw Hat Grand Fleet was formed in Dressrosa, comprising of 7 pirate crews that fought together with Luffy in the arc. We have Cavendish Beautiful Pirates, Leo's Tontata Pirates, Bartolomew's Barter Club, Sai's Hapo Navy, Hydrogen's New Giant Warrior Pirates, Olumbra's Yonta Maria Grand Fleet, Ideo's Ideo Pirate, totaling 5,600 troops and 70 ships, which would give any Yonko for a run their money. We haven't seen them since their appearance in Dressrosa, so there is a lot of speculations on how and when they will appear in the story. A serious incident. It was said in the past chapter that the 7 pirates of the Grand Fleet will continue to grow and carve their name into history by bringing about a serious incident. But it is a story no one knows yet, which I think left a strong impression on a lot of people. I probably butchered the translation a little bit, but this whole monologue was very rhythmic and poetic in a way that is very One Piece-like and characteristic of Oda, which made it really feel a good moment for everyone, I think. Anyways, as for this serious incident, someone has actually directly asked Oda when it is going to happen, and Oda replied with "almost there." A hot topic for debate for this serious incident so far is whether Luffy is going to play a part in it or not. The question that was asked to Oda specifically said, when will Luffy and his Grand Fleet members cause the serious incident? And Oda didn't correct the person asking, implying Luffy would be involved. But the monologue that Oda wrote said the 7 pirates, which means Luffy isn't counted in there. So there are 2 conflicting messages from Oda here, and since nothing is set in stone and both might be true, let's continue the analysis from both perspectives. Chronological order. Right in the opening chapter of Act 2, Blackbeard told Moria of the big incident that happened on the 4th day of the reverie, along with the line, "Have you read this morning's newspapers?" This means that at this point in time, it is the 5th day of the reverie. Also, I think on the same day there was a feast in Wano because it was 1 week away from the Fire Festival. When Act 2 actually started, 3 days has passed, which means that the reverie would be on this 8th day. However, the reverie only lasts for 7 days, so as long as both reverie and Wano are on the same timeline when they were drawn in the manga, at this point in the story, the reverie has already ended. Therefore, any incident in the reverie that we haven't seen yet in the manga has actually happened in the One Piece timeline. The Grand Fleet whereabouts. At this point in time, every member of the Grand Fleet is doing their own things. Sai and Leo participating in the reverie, while we don't know where the other members are. By the way, Sai and Leo met in the reverie only by accident. They didn't know that the other person was going to be participating. This means that the probability of them going into reverie to cause any incident is 0. And since they weren't aware of each other's movements, I assume this is the same case for other members of the Grand Fleet, which would make the serious incident they will bring about would be something that is unplanned. Another point to note is the fact that Wano is a closed-off country, making it very hard for any information to get in and out. Since virtually no info on what is happening in Wano is going out, there is absolutely no reason for the Grand Fleet to come to Wano. And even if for some reason they do come to Wano, the way to enter the country is classified information that they do not have. So for all the reasons above, there is absolutely no chance for the Grand Fleet to come to Wano, and the same can be said for Marajois, which has beefed up security for the reverie. Conclusions. If gathering in Wano and Marajois is virtually impossible, then they will gather at some other place. Therefore, this serious incident that they will cause will not be happening in either Wano or Marajois. What I think is going to happen is because the Grand Fleet's members are all operating separately and just kinda doing their own things, Each of them will cause individual incidents that are somehow connected with each other, making it a serious incident. On one of the manga cover story arcs, Bartholomew was seen in the red-haired pirate's territory burning one of his ships. So if the other members are doing a similar kind of things in the other parts of the sea, and they are doing it in the name of the Grand Fleet, raising the Straw Hats flags and all, then it might be seen as the Straw Hats challenging the world. So to sum it up, the theory is a serious incident will be the Straw Hats issuing a challenge to the whole world by having each of the Grand Fleet members burn the flags of the Red Hair Pirates, Big Mom Pirates, Beast Pirates, Black Bear Pirates, World Government, and Navy. Right now, the Straw Hats are already going to fight with the Beast Pirates and the Big Mom Pirates, but this incident will be trigger for a conflict between the Straw Hats and the Red Hair Pirates, Black Bear Pirates, and the World Government. Anyways, going back to Oda's comment of the almost there, given how long One Piece is, it might be a few years away. Or if it happens sooner, then there might be multiple big arcs covering the different stories, but one big arc where everything just happens simultaneously. That's it for today's video. As usual, if you liked the video, press the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. See you in the next video!